Jam.
I'm trying to mark
You came across
it.
as so professional.
I'm trying to mark it, but I'm hitting stop. Okay. I'm never touching that button ever again. Any small talk, everybody.
She's still a bitch.
Take 3, my favorite number. Here we go.
It's that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. Yeah, we back in this place, and you'll never see us fall. Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. Yeah, we back in this place, and you'll never see us fall. Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all.
You are listening to the Random Gold, the Golden Podcast, the podcast that sees gold. Incoming. Keith and Keen, we got a guest today.
How you doing?
Forgot your name already.
It's Greg.
Weird Wild.
Greg.
The Great Gregorio or Gregorio the Great. But I'm Kind Weird Wild. You guys can call me Kind or Gregorio or Gregorio the Great.
I brought the energy in today, boys.
There's a lot of
It's that random go.
So when that song came on, I thought I was going to say, I'm going to slap you with my random gold balls. I thought that's what was going to come
Random
up.
gold balls.
And, that's a good song, though.
I think that's a little derogatory. not trying to offend anybody, but
Yeah.
That's welcome, Greg.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, sir.
Do you guys think Goldmember's penis was made out of gold, or do you think it was painted gold?
From Austin Powers.
Yes, from Austin Powers.
Didn't he say it's made from gold? Or am I tripping?
No, I think he said it's made from gold.
Yeah, I think he said it's made from gold.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That's the
Mike
worst.
Myers
Austin
played
Powers.
him as well. He played everybody.
He played everybody.
Do you like 1 or 2 from that one? That's a good trilogy in my opinion.
2 is my favorite, but I really like 1 as well.
Spy Who Shagged Me, right?
Yeah. 2
Spy
is
Who Shagged Me.
2 is really good.
Yeah.
I always hear. I always hear.
These days.
You gotta get close to the mic, brother.
You think a movie like this could be released these days?
No, I think comedy has changed much different. It's changed a lot actually recently.
People are way too sensitive, and I think there's gonna be. I think everything comes back around, and there will be a
for
comedy
sure.
movie that breaks through, and then these kind of movies will come back.
I think it'll be an independent comedy movie that comes out on like YouTube or Tubi or something like that. Some bros put together that's genuinely funny, or just a group of really funny women or funny men, whoever.
Right.
But I think it's going to be an original thing that actually Jake pushes it because like I was on that Breaking Bad rewatch. Even that's like a completely different thing. Like they're throwing around like the F word that refers to homosexuals like nothing. You know, that's not something that could be on TV anymore. People in our age, we've talked about many times, that used to get thrown around quite a bit.
If you watch like old 90s movies, like I think I was watching, it was either Idle Hands or The Faculty, one of them. They just be letting Dyke and the maggot word, they just be letting it fly like it's just normal conversation.
Yeah,
and it cracks me up because I was like, dude, that's so offensive. You can't say shit like that. But yeah, I think it's all gonna come to full circle. I think it's all gonna. People are just too sensitive right now, and this sensitive era, you know, there's nothing you can do but let it kind of pass over.
Like the pendulum swing.
There you
know,
go.
as humans, we go too far and then we come back.
It's the same thing with politics, history, war, like. Fucking it all comes drama, even TV, like it all comes back.
Can I ask you, were you guys 80s babies or 90s babies?
90s,
both of you?
88
88 as well. 88
so 80s, so we got you guys are Zelda generation and Pokemon generation.
Let's go.
All right.
yeah.
Well,
I got you know.
When were you born?
86.
Okay, gotcha.
And so the reason I asked was,
So what generation are you? Were you Zelda?
Zelda generation are the 80s, and then
I had an older brother who's a little bit older than me, so like I grew up with like Gen X kids like all around me, you know. So they're all fucking angry and conservative now.
So growing up in the 80s, and what you were just talking about, things you can't say. Do you remember that time where you? Had
But can
to,
you really say you grew up in the 80s? You were just born in the 80s,
Right.
but you grew up in the 90s.
in the 90s, but I grew up saying the F word, saying really appropriate things.
Oh, so did we.
Remember
Yeah.
So
We've
did-
talked about
that
it.
there was a moment where I had to train myself to stop because it would just come out on autopilot.
I
We
had
all did.
I know the moment I stopped saying it. My boy who lives in LA, we were hanging out partying, and I said it. I said, I'm saying this for the sake of conversation. Do not cancel me. But I said faggot in a sentence. And this is like 10 years ago. And my friend goes, hey, buddy, you really think there isn't a buff gay dude out here that won't fucking whoop your ass if you say that fucking out loud. He's like, you really think there isn't a gay dude in the world that won't fucking put you in the fucking dirt for that?
Yeah.
And I was like, you're fucking right. You know, like that's them's fighting words, dude, amongst them, you know. And then I found out on the Louis C.K. show where the word derives from. Do you guys know where that word derives from?
Cigarette, right?
Yeah, that's a
Useless hag or a bagless sticks.
No,
sort of
it means a bundle of sticks that they use to start a fire. So meaning like if you were to call someone a faggot, it means that you were something used to start a fire because they used to burn you at the stake.
gay. Gay was supposed to be joy and happy, and that now
It's all twisted, yeah. But
words evolve. I wonder what next word's gonna evolve. And then there's like this new. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah.
There's this new generation where they're just like, remember the lit? We were saying things were lit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Don't start.
Oh, I like that. I still say let's go.
I say let's go.
LFG with a million exclamation marks.
No, but the word, the maggot word, gay dudes say it more than they. I have gay friends and they say it. I'm like, yo.
But isn't that them reclaiming it for themselves?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But
isn't it like the N word?
Thank you, Drew.
What I'm trying to say is like the reason I stopped saying it was because I was befriending more gay people as I was getting older.
Yeah.
I was coming in contact with them, and I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to offend them. Of course. But then as I'm realizing, they would call it. I'd be like, oh, do you like that guy? They'd be like, no, that guy's a fucking. I'm like, yo, you can't say that.
You can't.
Can't say that. But they can't say it. They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
What do we got, guys?
Well, introduce.
So I want to introduce our guest, Greg, aka @KindWeirdWild on Instagram. He was a painter, and we both met in the art community years ago when we both were painting a lot, and we followed each other through social media. Through the years, and just kind of just been there, just like pitched ideas to each other and just kind of worked in the background. And he is a artist, videographer, and now a rapper.
Musician, poet, but I really just a creative human expressionist.
And that's
I like human expression, and I try to find different ways.
Okay.
To learn
trying to cover
myself.
all boundaries here.
You know, as like
don't
the
want to
muscle
limit
of it.
yourself.
That's right.
Don't want to just do art. Don't want to just do music.
That's
you
right.
want to do it all.
I want to do it all, but the thing that connects it all is human expression, and I love it in others, and I love it in myself, and I like exploring these different worlds and fields, you know?
Did you ever have a chick ask you to paint her like one of your French girls? Or?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I live on Mission Beach Boardwalk, and let me tell you, most people I've met is on the boardwalk walking home.
That's where we met.
And on the boardwalk.
Yeah,
and
on the boardwalk.
I'm walking home. I met this girl. We start talking. She comes over. Next thing I'm painting her naked body. Where, you know, one thing leads to another. My room's covered in paint. I wake up just a mess.
Is that what you call the white paint?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like, yes, that does happen. I do paint them like
so
that.
Is it just being a photographer, videographer, whatever? Is he just a cheat code? Because there's this one guy that follows.
It is.
Yeah, because he follows me and I follow him. He started following us after the Violet chick was on.
Yeah.
And I just go through like the pictures he takes and they just be busting it open for him. I'm like, are you doing this just because he says he's a photographer?
Like the Lil Kim poster?
Yeah, dude, it's no, but they be like ass naked. Like he's getting them to do the craziest poses. I'm like, how did he convince you to do this? Just because he told you he's a photographer that you're just like, fuck it. Yeah.
No, you just have to have a camera, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many cameras I've had? And you know how many women I'm just like, I don't really shoot that. I'm here to shoot dudes on skateboards.
So I like to shoot film, like take film pictures. I've taken film pictures of you guys.
Right.
And when I was single, that was something I used to love to do, is take a camera out, and like if I had a friend who was DJing or like part of the scene, I'd be like there to take pictures of them too and like hang out with the homies. But of course, you'd go up to random girls, be like, hey, I love your look, love your guys' outfits. Cool, I'm a photographer. Here's my card. Cool if I took a picture of you guys. Yeah. Boom, DM. Next thing you know, you're in conversations, meeting people because you're fun.
Yeah.
And like I am genuinely there most of the time to meet people. And if your vibe is there like to have fun, do your art and do what you want to do, and just meet people on good terms, then like fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good over there?
Yeah. Thanks.
So I got our first topic since we got Greg in here. He's a psychopath and he does all this kind of crazy shit.
But the good kind.
Yeah, you ride a motorcycle. You a couple years ago, I remember you rode a motorcycle through Mexico.
A couple times, yes.
And what's your craziest fucking Mexico story that you can say?
Yeah, but where in Mexico, though?
Well, let me tell you about the Mexico trifecta, in my opinion. Like,
Let's hear it.
3 things that you hit to get the Mexico trifecta, baby. All right. You get that big gold thing close to my face. Thank you, because I move around and I need that.
We don't
Here's the
throw
Mexico
gold balls. We throw
trifecta.
gold mics.
You go in the morning to the Tijuana water park. Have you ever been to the Tijuana water park?
I've seen pictures of it.
It is just sketchy enough to be amazing. All right. They sell shots. They sell glass 40 ounces of Tecate. The lifeguards are 14 years old, and engineers definitely did not design this water park. And like you go down slides, it's like like you leave with bruises. But the best one, it's like almost yes.
I've seen the straight
El Verge. The El Verge. Now pull up this 80-foot slide. All right, that's like 80. So this thing,
Shut the fuck
you
up.
climb up. And when I say that this is the safest one they
You're not,
have,
even supposed to, you're not even supposed to be that high. The FAA is going to shut them down.
okay. So now let me tell you, when I went there to this park, all right, I had a whole banana suit on. All right, I was looking good, but I wasn't wearing extreme clothes. So I go up and I'm up, and then my shorts they rip mid sky. Now when I
they
say now
don't.
the rest of the day, I'm just pretty much naked. I just tie it around me, and then there's like families there, and there was this like crazy aunt Mexican lady that kept like coming and trying to pinch my balls. It was like, okay, so all right, so now that's part 1 of the
I like
trifecta,
that.
the
I like that.
trifecta.
I like
Number
that.
2 is Caesar's. All right, that's a restaurant.
Okay.
Caesar's,
Oh, Caesar's really
The
good.
Caesar salad.
that's where Caesar salad was invented.
It was.
By an Italian man, fell in love with a Mexican woman. They came here, opened up a hotel, invented Caesar salad. The
Yeah.
place hasn't changed since the 50s.
I never knew this.
I've
Yeah.
seen it. I've seen it.
We should go.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
It's not even far from the
you guys
border.
got your pass for, yeah.
It's not even far.
Take you guys right now.
Yeah.
Pod is over. We're going to TJ.
Go, bring it in, baby.
Hong Kong.
And honestly, that's number 3. And now, like,
You
I'm
know,
not
we
a
do
strip
need
club
to
guy, but-
actually branch out to other, places of the world. You know?
If we're going to Hong Kong, I'm down.
Yeah.
Have you? So that's what I would say is that to finalize the trifecta.
Okay.
And I'm not like a strip club guy. Actually, a lot of strip clubs kind of make me uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
went to Hong Kong, took a handful of mushrooms. And it's like a giant maze of the weirdest, crazy shit you'll ever
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And you're walking around in different rooms.
Wild,
and I'm
dude.
like,
Yeah.
and then everyone's so sweet though. Like even like the security
yeah.
guards are really nice. Like to me at least, their customer service was amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you hit
It
those
is
amazing.
Is that right? Is that right?
The guy that was our server,
Right.
he came up to me. He's like, "You guys want girls?" And we're like, "No, we're good, bro." He's like, "You want ecstasy, coke? What do you want?" I'm like, "Bro, we're good. So then I walk upstairs. So one room, downstairs they're dancing. Okay, then I go upstairs, and then it's like a soap room or something.
It's the whipped cream room,
Yeah,
baby.
it's like
I've been in the whipped cream
bro,
room.
and they like put the whipped cream on my boy's face, and he was pissed. He was pissed.
No.
Oh yeah, he was not happy. He was like, "Why the fuck?" It was like it came off really easy,
Of
but
course,
he was pissed.
And then the jackhammer dildo is what I
The
saw in the
jack-
soap
yeah,
room.
I saw that
And I
too.
remember walking in, I was like, oh my God.
It's a. I think every man should go there just because it's like something that's out of a movie. You're like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Get
am I
that mouth
seeing?
close, brother.
my
I know.
God.
it's
You
weird.
ever
I
seen
know it's
From
weird.
Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah, that's what
From Dusk Till Dawn is based off of that.
Oh, no. There's a strip club in Oregon. All right, that they based that movie on.
You're right. I have heard that.
El Diablo. It's like in Spanish, it's like the Red Devil or something.
Yeah.
And you drive through the woods, and then it's up a hill. It's like a barn, and it is scary. But actually, I would say out of all strip clubs, that was another one. Everyone was so happy and nice.
You've been to
I was
that
like,
one?
I've been to that one.
Dope.
Yeah.
Super. You're lying. You're like, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I've been across America. Fucking.
El Diablo in Oregon.
Oh, I just put the Red Devil.
What's it called? El Diablo.
It's something Spanish that has to do with the devil.
Casa Diablo.
Casa Diablo.
Vegan strip
And
club.
a vegan strip club.
It's closed right now. Don't worry. We'll be open
And
at
then
2:30.
to my understanding, that this is what inspired Dusk Till Dawn.
I knew it was one of those, but like, for every time I go to fucking Hong Kong, I'm like, that's the vibe I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, strip clubs. The last time we went, the only reason I don't really like strip clubs these days is just that it just seems like they're begging. It's like I'm supposed to be begging you for attention, but you're just kind of begging me for money, and it's kind of pathetic. Like I don't. It's just kind of like it's kind of pathetic. Like you're begging for. You really want this $2 bill? Here. You doesn't mean that much. You take it.
I think there's levels to it.
I think it was just the one we went to.
The one we went to we went to support a friend.
Because what I like at the strip club, I like when you would go there, you see a girl and you're like, dude, how do I get her attention? You know how you get your attention? You pull your fucking money out. These girls are coming up to you, bother you. It's like, how many girls went up to you? You're like, I'm good. I'm good.
I was in the corner, literally like on my phone chilling. I was like, I need a break.
Yeah,
like we were up at the rim, you know, for like a good 15 minutes, and then we were like, all right, we spent like $60.
Yeah.
Like, I look at Marquise, I'm like, all right, let's go kick in the back, you know.
They still follow like fucking roaches.
Oh yeah, I get this vibe like some places like it's you feel like people don't want to be there, and some places you feel like they do want to be there. Like so in Oregon,
that's
I know
huge.
that they actually give them health care. Like in Oregon's one of the safest places to be a sex worker.
Why
so
do
you
keep
go in
saying
there.
Oregon?
Because that's just fucking gone, baby. Because that's just fucking gone. Oregon. That doesn't even make any sense.
For the listeners that don't understand, there's a lot of problems in Oregon with homelessness and a lot of places like Target are moving out.
It just sounds like you're saying something from Middle Earth. Or something.
Damn. I don't know. I like a little seasoning to my language.
He's from Long Island.
Yeah.
I've also heard, Drew, that that a lot of big companies are using that as an excuse to pull out of their storefront without the like our storefronts are failing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
You
about
think
you.
Target's failing?
Ooh.
I think some Targets are failing for sure because you got to think of how much energy it costs to keep those lights on 24/7. You got to pay 100 workers per site.
And we talked about this. Like it was like a few years ago. I said, how long? Malls are pretty much done.
Yeah.
Next is going to be Target and Walmart because how often I used to go to Target all the time.
Sure.
Now what do I need to go to Target for? I just order it off Amazon.
Amazon.
Way easier.
It's at my doorstep.
It's the weirdest thing. You could just imagine almost anything, and it just shows up at your door.
I mean, next is going to be people.
You know.
Now, we were talking about doing a skit on the pod about doing smelling salts, and I literally was like, y'all want to do it? I'll fucking order them right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? And that's where would you go get smelling salts at a store? I don't know.
Right.
GNC maybe?
Yeah, like GNC probably, yeah.
But those are probably just generic ass ones too.
That's true.
Remember Fry's Electronics? Like what you might need is very specific, and they never have it. Oh, a special order for you? Nah, I'll special order myself then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The Whiz.
So you're from Long Island?
Long Island.
How long have you been here in California?
What years are now? 2023? 2010 is when I moved here.
Nice.
Why'd you leave?
Yeah.
Oof.
East Coast folk usually don't like West Coast folk.
You know, I left to kind of change my story and my stars. I was kind of like going down a path that I didn't like, and I didn't like who I was, and I kind of selling drugs, and I was violent, and I was just, grew up, and I was like, I was kind of a dirtbag, and I didn't want to be that person anymore. And then I tried to change, but like when you're around everybody that like projects your reputation back at you, your identity, it was hard to change. So I ran away as far as I came to San Diego.
Holy shit!
And now 13 years later, I'm America's sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's right.
Same kind of thing. Me and him both have a Fresh Prince story. Like I got in a big fight in Bakersfield. Like I got my head beat in with a baseball bat a few times.
Did you call someone the F word?
No, I didn't. But me and some buddies got in a fight with in a big brawl, and I got hit with like an aluminum bat.
How am I just now hearing about this?
Yeah, I was like 19 or some shit. But like it was
how much shit were you talking? Where he was like, "I'm gonna beat this motherfucker."
No. What happened was I came home from a night shift at work. I'm like 18, working till midnight, like past midnight. Get home at 12:30. I'm fucking tired from work, and I go to go put some laundry in. I'm gonna be up and like smoke and chill with my roommate. We both got off,
right.
And I go take my laundry into the fucking laundry room, and fucking down from a balcony here, I go, "What's up, F word?" And then I hear it go, "How about we come down there and take your wallet?" And I go, "Come fucking get it."
I would have did the same. Come fucking
get it.
I would do the same thing.
They're like, nah, whatever. I was like, all right, I'll see you in 5. So I fucking went back up and I got my boys, and we fucking beat the shit out of them. But I had like 18 stitches in my face, and my parents were fucking horrified. I looked like the fucking Elephant Man, bro. I took like 8 of them to the head, and I just kept fighting.
That's called getting pumpkined.
Well, yeah, I got pumpkined straight up. Yeah. And
Fucking your ass up.
I'd saved up all high school with my dad to go to Spain for like my senior trip, and I had a friend who was going to San Diego, and I was like, dude, Dad, why don't I just take that money and just move fucking out of town and just get away from all this shit? Because like all my friends were like going into like hardcore drugs.
Right.
Like, it used to be fist fights, then it was stabs, and then all of a sudden like my friends getting stabbed, people getting guns pulled on them and shit. And I'm like, I gotta get
that's it. One day,
fuck out of here.
You
know?
wake up and you're like, this is
It's
not where I
gone
want to be.
too
This
far.
is not who I want it to be. And imagine this energy. And I had a hair trigger for violence, like a hair trigger to just flip out like Tasmanian devil. Always, if there was a problem, I was just such a wild, violent person. And then taken in by other people because I didn't grow up with a certain kind of family. So you're taken in by a certain type.
Yeah,
almost
of course. That's actually the truth. Is like people from the streets do take each other in at young ages, and it does perpetuate itself. I've definitely seen that shit.
What was the straw that brought the camel's back for you? Like were you just like you're like, yeah, it's probably get the fuck out.
So
of here.
it was like a path, right? I robbed a store when I was younger. And I took that money and I bought weed. I was in 9th grade.
How much did you get?
What's statute of limitations?
20 years? No, 10 years?
For like okay, so I'm not going to mention the store. It was probably, let's say we left about $2,000. Our friend had a key. We got in there. Let's say they sold
so you didn't go in there and
ice
go,
cream. No. This was late at night. And we broke in and
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then
God dang.
sold weed most of my high school career. Then I'm a climber. I'm a Capricorn. Whatever I do, I keep going. So obviously, what's next? You start selling blow.
Yeah.
Right. So now I'm selling blow through my college years or whatever, and I haven't been doing it, but I'm still taking drugs. But I do remember this one moment. This guy that I used to sell ounces to that lived above a bar. Okay, and he was maybe like 40 at the time, and I'm late teens, early 20s, and like I don't know, I was sitting on the couch. And all of a sudden, I had this like weird tripped out moment where like my face was on his face. And I was just like, oh my God, is this my future? Like, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know. All of a sudden, I was like, everything I looked at just changed. And I was like, what happened to me? This is not even me. And then all of a sudden, I was like, how the fuck do I come back to me? This like whatever. Yeah.
Damn. Well, it's crazy to hear that because like I only know you as like San Diego you, which is like the complete opposite of that. But like that's the
America's
thing.
Sweetheart, baby.
Yeah, right. This motherfucker gave me like 8 hugs last night. I enjoyed them all.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go out with you then. You
He is a fun, very fun guy.
There's people that I go out with and they're fun, or if I go out with them and they're not fun, in my head, I'm just going, I'll never go out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Like
Never
that
going
bitch,
out with
man.
you.
Like
Yeah,
that bitch.
you-
She's still a bitch.
Yeah.
Last I heard.
Word on the street.
Let's get to one of these topics. Let's see. I really don't know which one to go with, really.
You want me to play one of the videos?
Sure. So the one I sent you, I guess social media is trying to charge you. No, it's not that one. I think that's what Joaquin sent you.
Oh, it might be. This one.
Like TikTok's trying to charge you now. Instagram wants to
that's
charge
me too.
you.
That's you too.
Yeah.
Then this is Keys.
So I just wanted to. We're not gonna play.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's
I
the
wasn't
bottom
sure.
one is Marquise.
I thought that was a black video. I didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah, I was like,
She does that on purpose.
Which video did you send me?
Maybe you didn't get it. I don't know. It was.
Those are all 3. Is it this little one?
No, the little one is that. We'll talk about that because actually you were talking about the Mr. Beast thing. We should talk about that.
Okay, we can talk about that. So people are getting upset with Mr. Beast because his latest video, he had a video where it's 2 people are going to get locked in a room, and if they can survive for a month, I think they get $500,000. But if one of them leaves, they get nothing.
wait. You have to repeat that thing.
Okay, so he's going to lock 2 random people in a room, 2 strangers.
Gotcha.
And if they can survive for 1 month without leaving, they get $500,000. But if one of them leaves, they both get nothing. So people are like getting sick of. They're pretty much saying he's like a comic book movie villain. Like he's putting people through like these really fucked up scenarios, like for his own entertainment. So I guess what I can't want to ask you guys, how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys? So I'll start. I don't feel like he's forcing anybody to do anything. These people are free to do what they want. If they want to try to make some money, I don't see the issue with that. That's my take on it. I don't see why people are getting so up in arms with it. And I don't even like Mr. Beast. I've said this a million times, but I feel like some of the hate he gets is like, you guys just look for anything to hate on this guy. Like he's giving these people like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're upset at him because for what? I don't know.
I'm with you on that. I think it's a legitimate challenge.
Yeah,
but I think the sad part is people who take on that challenge probably don't know how much damage that can do to you.
It's true.
Because like that, you're talking about solitary confinement, and like there's real science.
Yeah, what is the room?
Yeah, that's
like
a very
room?
that's a good question.
From what I remember, I think it's like you follow him. Was it like a blank room? Did you see it?
I didn't.
I think it was just a white room. Like it's just a blank white room that they had to stay in.
So Mr. Beast, I'm kind of somewhat of a hermit. I try like not to pay attention to a lot of things in the world, but he's the kids guy.
I can relate with that.
Isn't he a children's host? And then
No. He started off as a Minecraft player. Is that correct?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I thought he started off as a Minecraft YouTuber. Like,
okay.
And he played Minecraft, but like he is just blown. I don't think you can put him in a box. He is the biggest YouTuber in the world.
Easily.
Yeah, and like
he wasn't like the guy who was like fake recording like kindness videos and stuff like that back in the day. Do I have any idea? Maybe I don't even know who Mr. Beast is.
I don't think no.
This is not him.
It could be confused with like either one of the Paul brothers used to do stuff like that too. Yeah. But I think that brings up a good point because like the issue with Mr. Beast and YouTubers for me is like how far does it go? And you're like sadly like people I don't feel have like I was just talking about don't have an understanding of like how society works sometimes outside of a computer.
Yeah.
And then you get scenarios like this prankster goes around and starts playing this voicemail in this dude's face.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's a DoorDash order guy. And the dude just has a phone, he's just pointing the phone in his face, And like I don't know. I might swing on you if you put like a phone in my face and like you keep following me. At the very least, I'm knocking the phone out of your hand.
Definitely.
Like no question.
So when I saw this video, and you want to play it?
It's graphic for viewers out there. It is a graphic.
What's that?
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Quit thinking about my
Get
twinkle.
out of my business on house phone. Stop.
Told you to stop.
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
Shot him in the leg, dude. And if that's in like Alabama or Louisiana or Mississippi, Texas, like
you stand your ground. I mean, honestly, like I don't even understand what's the humor there. What are you trying to do? Like, what's the point of this?
He's getting reaction videos.
no, because like here's the other thing too. I don't think that dude puts the phone in my face, Marquis' face, or your face.
Well, no,
Drew's face.
they
like,
look for people that they think
like,
they can try kind of
exactly,
get away with it.
and that's the part that pisses me off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So-
like try to prank me in a fucking Home Depot.
Man, that shit gave
See
me
what's
goosebumps.
good.
My hair's all up.
Yeah.
Andy Warhol had this quote about the future of art, that eventually it's just going to be these stupid mother lovers that are just doing these outrageous things for like getting the worst
that's where we are.
feelings from like reactions out of humans, like shock.
Yeah.
The things that we can't look away from.
Yeah.
And we are living in that world of like you're going after the things that our emotions can't ignore, but it's not a good part of ourselves,
Yeah. That's actually very poignant about the Mr. Beast thing, 100%. You know what I mean? That it's like it's all this shock value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've talked about many times, like I like posting certain videos, but like if I post something that's like violent, scary, or involves like explosion or fire, it does well. And I feel always like disturbed when I post that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that video, I could have posted that video, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to have someone shooting someone on my feed.
So let's ask let's ask this question before we get off it. Oof. How did you? Was he wrong for shooting him? In my opinion, no. You were in it. He told you to stop. He told you to get away from him. He shot you. I literally, when I saw it, I said, "That's what you fucking get."
Yeah.
If he dies,
Well,
he dies.
You poke the bear, what's going to happen?
Exactly.
What do
Exactly.
you think the bear's going to? Oh yeah,
I mean, the juror said it was self-defense. He is still going to do time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's still going to. Yeah, the jurors came to the conclusion that that was self-defense, but it was still he still shot in like a public space or
Right.
something.
He got charged for shooting in a public area.
Yeah, some places you can't. And then he was smart. The guy knew what he was doing because if you shoot someone in the leg, it's not
Fatal
considered-
wound.
Yeah, like
Fatal
it's a
wound.
different charge than if you shoot above the body.
Yeah, Yeah, but when he shot him, I said, "That's what you fucking get."
And
You're
the
like,
world
it's not
honestly
worth it.
needs that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the way shit stops. Because I remember I was in high school when the zero tolerance law passed, and I remember older kids. If I was acting a fool, would punch me in the head.
What's the zero tolerance law?
No fighting, no anything. Like schools shifted.
Yeah, Kearney was like that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Kearney is a zero tolerance.
And when I first went to school, fighting was a thing. My high school, we were able to smoke cigarettes at. All right, we had a bump where you could smoke cigarettes at. All right, as like,
Jesus.
And then I remember growing up that if I was stupid, a bigger person would hit me in the head, and I would stop being stupid. And now all of a sudden, you know, sometimes you do need to get smacked across the head to like stop acting a fool. And that's like hopefully that resonates with the world to like, why the fuck you fucking with people?
I don't agree with like inflicting violence on people, but I do agree that people need consequences. There need to be fucking consequences.
There has to be consequences.
Like you have to like
I want a
fucking
fist bump. I want a fist bump.
please get my man.
Oh, we have both. We have 2 skull rings, baby.
That's actually tight.
Go. So here's another one about consequences. Let's talk about the heart attack grill. I saw a video about this place. I heard about it.
I've heard about it. Yeah,
I've heard about it a long time ago.
Is it in Vegas?
It's in Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy, if you're over 350 pounds, you can eat for free. He celebrates obesity pretty much. But he's the most honest person that I've seen, where he pretty much says, if you eat my food, you're gonna die. I think there's been about 3 people that have died, a bunch of people that's gone to like
Urgent care.
yeah, you know they try because he has a cardiac arrest burger or something like that.
Defibrillator. They hit him with a fucking defibrillator.
Wow. So I guess and I guess people are upset saying that he's like he's trying to kill people, but how is he doing it? Like they're killing themselves. They're the ones eating it.
Y'all hate on the bar?
That's true.
I don't hate on the bar.
Yeah.
The bar's doing business, man. They be selling fucking sadness, depression, fucking domestic violence, but it's in fucking whiskey form.
That's quite the question. I think that, you know, I see in the future, or I hope to see, like this freedom experiment of America. We weren't taught how to deal with things, and we've gotten to this point of like gluttony in every aspect, like a little kid that was let loose in a candy store with no guidance. And I see the future of like people with diabetes, overweight, drug addicts. They're leading the way to like have this consciousness to freedom that we were never taught. We don't like follow religion or whatever, but like you see it in every aspect of just gluttony and to such excess because we're just going and going. But humans, that pendulum swing you're talking about, like that's what I'm hoping, that we're on this where it feels like you're about to explode, but now the next generation looks at these things and learns from these things and learns how to bring some sort of self-awareness.
I feel like that's already happening. I feel like this next generation is way more healthy than our generation. They're all vegans. They all eat. They don't eat dairy. They don't drink dairy milk. No, all that shit is like from our generation. This new generation,
in our parents' generation.
Yeah, exactly,
Right.
exactly.
I will say this: millennials have really championed saying "fuck you" to the workplace. We really have.
We're millennials, no?
Yeah, we're millennials for sure. If you grew up in your adolescence through the 2000s, like if your childhood went through the 2000s, you're a millennial.
Okay.
But when you say "fuck you" to workplace, elaborate on that. What do you mean?
I mean, like
In what
we don't
context?
have to show up to the office every day to get our work done.
Right.
We can work from home. You know what I mean? Also, like, if I want to take a vacation and the book says I have a place to take a vacation, I'm gone.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I don't care what project you have at the office.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Like
if
when
I'm sick, I'm not showing up. I'm using my sick days.
Yeah,
I don't care about the fucking machine.
Yeah, so
you're
I'm-
all making
I'm-
money hand over fist.
That's how I feel, and I'm very like stern with how I say things, and like when I requested it wasn't even a request. I told them this is my days that I'm leaving for London. If they would have said, "Oh, you can't go," well, peace the fuck, peace. And we had another girl at our receptionist. She was like, "Hey, I bought plane tickets to New York. I'm gonna be gone from, I think it was like from Thursday to Monday." They're like, "You can't go." And she went, she never came back. And they could not replace that they couldn't replace it for over a year because people would show up, see the job, and go, "Wait, how much are you paying me for this? I'm not doing this." Bye.
and she just showed right back up.
No, she's still gone.
Oh, she's still gone. Okay.
Yeah, but no, they would try to hire new people.
Got it.
And like they would, they tell her to pay, the blah blah blah. They come, they see the job and go, "You're paying me what to do what?
No.
I'm not doing this. Fuck no." So it's like extremely hard to fill positions. It's extremely hard. Like you can't just tell people we're gonna pay you this much to do this, because most people are gonna be like, yeah, you know what, I can find a remote position and get paid more money. I'm not gonna do that.
Amazon is there, DoorDash is there, freaking there's work.
Right.
There really is work.
So my old boss, before I quit, she told me that I was she told me I was she said my generation is
Entitled.
She said I was entitled.
No,
And
we
I
know
said,
our rights.
I said I'm not entitled. I said I'm just not gonna. You're just not gonna be able to tell me whatever you just can't tell me whatever you want. Like that's not how this works. I speak my mind. Like you can call that entitlement. Like that. That's
Could you pull up the
slave.
definition of entitled for me? Sometimes I like to just see what the Queen's English, how they define certain
Yeah,
words.
so
and things go.
I was like that slave mentality that people used to have. That shit's done, man. Like I don't live that way.
Believe oneself to be inherently deserving of privileges or special treats.
She said,
Nah,
I was
fuck no.
She said I was entitled.
Kids who feel,
I
no.
think the millennial
Do you feel
attitude
that
is
way? Do you feel that that there's a lot of fu mentality with people our generation? in the
So I think
workplace?
we started it. So like I always
I
worked,
agree with that,
and I
yeah.
put up with a lot of shit more than most. And but I do like I don't do well with you can't. Or no, I don't. Even you just saying that,
I don't- yeah.
All of a sudden, someone's like, "No, you can't do that," and I'm like, "I do whatever the fuck I want."
do whatever
whenever
the
the fuck I want.
I
I guess I've just
What?
worked at. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Finish your point. No. I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
No,
But-
you got a very resonant voice. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
I have put up with a lot of shit because I had to. I have to pay the bills sometimes. I've ate shit and I've had to climb my way like from the bottom, and the bottom sucks. No one wants to be at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah.
And but now this next generation, I don't even know. Do they even work? Like, how are they getting paid? Like they're just they don't even say fuck you. They just don't even show up.
make
They
TikTok.
ghost.
I think that's a different. They just work in a different capacity most of the time.
Yeah,
They
but I
make-
want it from you.
And that's been helpful because of technology. But to my point, I guess I struggle with the FU mentality because I haven't had. The places I've worked have been very accommodating towards
Yeah.
me, so I've been really fortunate in that regard. So I kind of struggle in trying to understand that concept because even when and I won't speak about my current employer, but my previous one, when I tried out for that reality TV show, my boss said. He kept it. I asked him to just keep it between whoever needs to know.
Right.
That's it. I don't want everyone in the office to know.
Yeah.
And he said, "I just wish you luck." He said it real softly too. He said, "Just good luck."
Yeah.
And I came back. I said, "I didn't get that shit."
Wait, so let me ask you, what's
go
the
ahead, bud.
worst job you've ever had, or do you have a worst job you ever had, and like any quit story that you have?
It's a tough one because I've only had 2 jobs.
Okay.
And so even my worst job, I mean, I started working when I was 16 years old.
Gotcha.
And so I was there for 10 years. The only thing that sucked about that job wasn't it. With every position, I'm just this way naturally. Is I absorb, especially when you're young. It's easier when you're younger. You're absorbing all the factors around you. You're seeing how business is conducted. You see how professional rapport is. And for me, the only thing that sucked about it is that there's just no room for improvement. So I can't really say I've been really fortunate where I haven't had a really tough. What was your question? I'm kind of
Worst job you've ever had? You've only had 2, and if you've ever had a quit story,
a quit story.
like you're quitting a job,
Well, I quit my previous employer because there was just no room for improvement. That was it.
with like a resignation letter. I love this energy
that's
I'm
it.
getting from you, man.
That's it, man.
I like
it
it a
wasn't.
lot.
It wasn't. I'm not gonna clean up dog shit. Suck my. It's none of that, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't that, but it becomes.
I've done it before.
Like, where you burn
Yeah.
bridges.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's one. It wasn't a job. It was community service. So I got caught with a skateboard ticket, and then of all things, at the juvenile court, judge, you'll love this.
I didn't know you have a record, Drew. Dang.
So he said you're gonna do community service for I think it was maybe 20 hours or something. It was on top of a trolley ticket of all things. So I got double hit with that. So. He said, "All right, that's it. Have a good day." I thought it was like a fine. I'm paying like the trolley ticket and whatever the fine is. And then the irony of it all, just a quick backup, and I'll tell the rest of the story, is that the cop that gave me a ticket said skateboarding is not a crime. It was kind of apropos. When I'm doing the community service, I do it for the YMCA, and the guy named Rick Wilson, I'll never forget him. This is when they were doing the YMCA Mission Valley, Fashion Valley, Alphards Road. And so I had there's this, they used to have a fucking roller skating rink there. Now it's a pool, an outdoor pool. And so I'm over there, I'm saying this correctly. All right, fuck you guys. It's called caulk. Okay, I'm scraping off the caulk.
Oh, you're cock scraping.
Yeah, I'm
You're a cock scraper. Honestly, when I first walked in, I was like, that dude looks like a cock scraper.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
So I'm over here. I'm over here with the caulk scraper outside.
Are you dressed in orange? Like, are you wearing, or just the vest?
It's
The
just
vest.
no. I got sunburned too. It was
Damn.
very wild. But I did. He was very impressed with my performance there.
Hey,
Yeah, he was.
Hey.
All right. I want to. The rest of the story is irrelevant. I want to
Yeah.
know a funny
No.
note.
Okay.
Go ahead, guys. If you want to know later, I'll tell you more.
Yeah, I would love to learn more about you later, baby.
I wanted to ask you guys why do people gamble? What is I don't understand it.
Are you a gambler?
No, I don't get it.
I got an easy answer for sports gambling.
Okay.
You're not addicted to winning, dude. You're addicted to being right. Like, how many motherfuckers you know? I told y'all the fucking Rams were going to win on Sunday.
Yeah,
I
that's
told
a lot of
I told
people.
y'all the fucking Lakers were going to win by 8. I told you LeBron was going to show up. You know, like, yeah, I am addicted to being like, I know the fucking future.
So let's switch. So what
it's
is
ego
why,
thing, for
why
sure.
do people bet at the blackjack table or it's like a 50-50, maybe less than 50% chance that you're gonna win? What is the lure to losing money? I don't understand.
Some folks, I can only, as I observe poker tournaments, and I've only done that a handful of times. There's folks that when they're gambling, that's just what they do. That's their income. Like, it's not just a game for them.
Right.
They're there that's their money.
Right.
So I think I look at it as one element. It's just their work. That's just what they do. Now, as far as are you asking as far as addiction?
Just why they do it in
Oh, just
general.
why they do
like,
it?
what is the reasoning for? I'm gonna put $20 down and I might lose this $20.
Oh, okay. You've gambled though, right?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Well, bro, has it ever turned at $40?
Well, you wouldn't say that if you won.
Well, I did win, and when I won, I said, I'm done now. I just doubled my money.
You're
I'm
smart.
done.
You're smart.
So believe it or not,
Yeah.
I'm a lunatic psychopath artist, but I actually have a full-time career in the emotion design and learning development, study psychology behind human behaviors.
Okay.
And so if I'm looking at that, why do people do anything, right? There's this rush, there's this feeling that I've once got, right? Whether it's a dopamine or anything. Dopamine is that thing that it hits. So sometimes it happens young for whatever reason, that feel of winning. And now you're chasing a dragon of like that feeling that maybe you got once, and now you're just chasing after it. I'm sure we all have our thing or had our things, drugs, women.
Yeah.
You know, it's that negative, that side of our emotions that we're chasing, and that dopamine button. You know, I'm a fucking guy, man. Dopamine.
Are you addicted to it? Are you addicted to it?
I'm addicted
Yeah, I
to
understand.
life. I don't gamble. That never
No,
did
I
it
mean
for me.
dopamine, the dopamine effect.
I'm like an addict in every sense of the word. Like, I could be an addict for good things.
Yeah.
Like, I wake up at 5 a.m., I'm going to the gym or whatever. But yeah, that
I'm the same way. I'm an addict to brain function. So like I if I'm not smoking weed, I need to be working out, running, walking, or I need to be doing art, something like that. I'm addicted to like that fucking feeling.
It's
you know?
so weird because I'm kind of the opposite. Where like like a lot of times my work is a lot of mental. You know, it's a lot of talking. So when I get home, sometimes I just like to get on the game and not say a fucking word.
Yeah.
It could be like 3 or 4 hours and I haven't said anything. Or sometimes I get drunk with my roommate and then like everybody goes to sleep and I'll just turn the PlayStation on and I'll just play that shit until like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because everybody's knocked out and I have my headphones in.
Oh, that's
and
the-
I'm just
that's the
gaming.
shit.
What's your
Yeah.
game? What's your game?
I don't have a specific one right now, but the last game that I was playing was I was playing Final Fantasy 16 and I was playing Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
I was also playing I'm playing this game called Sea of Stars, but I haven't played it in like a week or two. I need to get back into
So
it.
that feeling that you get from games, right? They're designed that way.
It's like a calming it's a
You know,
calming
like
thing.
it takes you in. There's a story. There's lights. There's
Yeah.
feedback when things
Love
go
it.
well. There's feedback when things go bad. It's like,
Love it.
you know, and I would equate that to gambling as well.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know?
That makes-
For me, with video games, I was going to bring this up. It's like it's that immersive feeling. So like I had an experience where I just beat God of War, and like after the end of the game, there's a main character that dies,
Yeah.
and then one of the missions after the game is to go attend his funeral.
So
I felt fucking compelled to make sure that I sent this character and pay his fucking respects and made sure that he went to rest because I love this character.
I cried.
I cried. I cried at the fucking funeral.
You're
bro.
immersed in the story.
I was so immersed in the story, but like I did that yesterday and it was like 2 hours of just turning my brain off, forgetting all my problems and like, you know what? I'm going to just be Kratos for fucking an hour and a half.
That game made me cry 3 times.
Yeah.
Three times.
So with storytelling, there's this thing called neurocoupling, okay? Where if I'm telling you a story or we're watching a story, our brains mimic the same thing of the storyteller. Like we could get immersed into someone telling you a story and we start feeling their same thing. They've measured 2 people's brains and the same things light up, this neurocoupling effect. So it's like
very interesting.
As humans, we've always used stories to pass on information. And that's why we could watch a movie and get so immersed in it, feel these characters that don't even exist, cry, laugh, go through this whole emotional arc. Because like stories is probably the most powerful thing we have as humans. Right.
Yeah.
And when used wrong, the dark side of the force could be used to manipulate, could be used to riot, could be used to whatever. But when used
Propaganda.
right, you could inspire.
Fucking
you could
propaganda.
light up, you know?
What have I done? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree. So I got 2 topics. I got Bobbi Althoff and I got scammed. What do you got left, Marquise? Let's just couple this up and get out of here.
Because we're not going to be able to get to all this shit. So the only thing I wanted to say, we talked about Yellowstone last week. I'm on. I just got to see so 2 weeks ago I was on season 3. For people who haven't seen it, season 3 ends on like a fucking what the fuck moment. All this shit's happening. You're like, dude, I can't imagine how people had to wait a year to see what happened or however long.
Yeah.
Season 4 starts and it just gets right to the this show. Hold on. Yellowstone is fucking fire. Season 4 starts right where it left off, and it's like 20 minutes of just the it's just this fucking show, man. This show is so good.
Yeah, I love Yellowstone too.
But what I want,
I didn't know you
Are
liked
we
Yellowstone.
past Breaking Bad?
No.
So I will say this: I restarted rewatching Breaking Bad. That show is incredible.
It's incredible.
As someone who writes scripts, it is like beat for beat as perfect as a script could be. Like
Vince Gilligan's a genius.
Yeah, I'm 3 episodes in.
Great.
Amazing.
The problem
amazing.
my problem with Yellowstone is the dialogue is corny, but it's good corny. It's
Yes.
good. Like there's a part where he goes, I don't know if I can still call you my brother. He's like, you better not call me anything else. I'm like, this show is so,
I gotcha.
It's
I
so
gotcha.
corny, but it's
Right,
good.
right.
Anyways, what I wanted to say was,
I remember when America was
Yellowstone
America.
is just Succession.
It is. It is.
You got the old guy at the top. You got all the siblings trying to impress him, do all this shit. They all kind of talk shit to each other. They doing, it's just Yellowstone. You know what I mean? All the stakes don't really mean anything because if they lose, they still fucking win. Like
They're rich.
Yeah, they're rich. Like, so even if they lose, they win. So we're like getting invested in shit that doesn't even really fucking matter at the end of the day.
I brought it up in our comments. My favorite thing about Yellowstone is like Beth will literally assault someone. Like literally just beat the shit, assault them.
Yeah.
Like there's no way I as a human being wouldn't charge her to the police.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, that's not realistic that she would get away with that. And then I'm like,
It is.
Power. Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking
That's-
hella realistic.
Whose daughter?
Yeah,
right.
you're the governor's daughter
Right.
or fucking the soon to be governor, whatever.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting away with that shit.
Yeah.
You're, like Hunter Biden is probably such a worse person than what he's portrayed
Yeah,
as.
probably.
I think I probably enjoy hanging out with Hunter Biden.
No,
He makes cool art. He fucking begs strippers. I mean, I'm not like that, but like, but then also, in a weird way, shows like signs of child abuse too in his direction
Yeah.
of like people like that. There's a whole
Well,
thing.
that's the thing with Trump. Trump would probably be dope to like enjoy like a brunch in like some football with
if
some
you ask me-
sliders.
if you
Like
ask-
that'd
if
be
you
tight
ask-
as fuck.
If you ask me who I'm going to brunch with, Trump or Biden,
Go
you
on.
best believe
I'm not feeding that motherfucker baby food. Like
even younger Biden. Like,
Yeah.
no way.
younger Biden thinks I'm a fucking scum of society.
Did you see that one where Trump was impersonating Biden, and when he's on the stage, he's like, "This is Biden." Where am I? Where am I?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The issue with Trump and me is he is hilarious. Like that motherfucker is
yes.
funny, and
It
it,
is.
and it like it disarms me. And then I'm like, oh wait a second, he's talking. He's like, yeah, joke, and then he's like, yeah. And when I'm president, I'm gonna fucking hurt everyone that came for me. I'm a fucking personal attack their ass. I'm like, whoa, bro, I don't know.
Wild.
About that.
Yeah.
And even if I lose the election, I'm gonna win.
So let's go ahead and get to yours real quick.
Scamming.
Clients.
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
Now a word from our sponsors.
Yeah. So I think that Bobbi Althoff video I sent you would be it's the one with Takeoff. So Bobbi Althoff is tell me if I'm wrong, I don't know much about her. She is a podcaster.
Yeah.
But she is a white woman who purposely looks uncomfortable with African American guests. And it's painfully fucking obvious that that's her whole fucking game.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand.
But I thought she was with Drake. I don't get it.
Nah, they got that shit removed. They took that video off.
Yeah, because so she purposely is an asshole on these interviews. And so this is my favorite thing is Takeoff goes on this. Is that Takeoff? Excuse me. That's Offset. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You all look the same.
Are you ready?
But
Bobby's the bottom one, and she just interviews people, and she's a dick.
Yes. So Offset goes on with all the smoke. He's like, "You want to be fucking corny? You want to be fucking embarrassing? Try to embarrass me? Make me look like an ass? Let's fucking go.
Let's see it." Yes.
In a minute, she's gonna be charging $25 million an interview. Tell her.
Yeah, I will be.
Tell them.
Tell them.
You gotta shake my hand.
Oh.
Like she barely wants to touch him. Like, what's that?
You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken.
Yes, boiled chicken.
Put it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning.
That's right.
Damn, I'm trying to get you to play. You lost in the sauce. You ain't shaking my hand. We finna get you to 25 million. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sprinkle.
Have a great day,
of
Offset.
Just a little seasoning.
A little smoked paprika.
Oh,
I paid for this motherfucker. Yes. You can leave now.
Oh, shit. Yes.
See how that worked? Ooh. But I don't even want you to leave because I'm not rude like that. I fuck with you.
All right,
Listen,
thank you. I can't tell.
She is the greatest interviewer in 2023.
Yeah.
She's the wave.
That's what she's considered a great interviewer?
They're what?
She's been brought up in that sense, yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Partner them. Partner in them. Partner. My partner. You understand that handshake, don't you? That's a professional one.
Thank you.
Hey, you got some bony ass hands. If you punch somebody, listen. If you punch somebody, go like this real quick to the camera. Show them the knuckles. I bet you got a mean right there. That's about a mean. Show them. It's a good thing. Like, don't play with you. Like, don't play with sis. Don't play with my sis. Like, she's knocking shit out.
This is such an awkward interview.
Oh, that's the whole point. Her whole thing is making the other person. So you can pause it. You can pause it now. So her whole thing is making the other person feel uncomfortable. He went in there and was like, "You're not going to do that to me," and flipped it on her. And now she feels uncomfortable. So what she does is like, people will say something. She like says something like really like, I don't know, monotone or like, I don't understand what you're talking about. And then they're like, well, okay, I don't know what the fuck to say now.
Do you think she's really like that? Or do you think it's an act?
It's an act.
It's an act for sure.
It's an
yeah.
act.
Like the Eric Andre show.
Same kind of.
Love that.
Now I
show,
might be in the minority
worse.
here. I feel like some people, I feel like they're getting upset with her, even though it's clearly an act, and the people going on to the show know it's an act. So I don't know why people are getting so upset with it, because they're willingly going on to her show. Now I don't like that she goes to, like, she went to the Drake concert. She was in like a strip club and she looks like she's just uninterested. But what I don't like is I don't like that these black people are like trying to like win her attention and get her to like be into. They're like, who? She doesn't want to be there. Why? That's the part I don't get. Why are you trying to impress this girl? I don't get that.
They all just want to be with her.
Well, she's just really popular right now. She's really hot right now.
She's considered like one of the premier interviewers right now on the internet. I would say,
Industry
right?
plant.
Industry, and I feel uncomfortable watching her because I always wonder. It's like, well, who's the audience? Like, who is watching this? Like, as like, oh, I fucking relate with Bobby.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I would be so awkward around them too because I don't know how they are.
Exactly.
And you know what I fucking mean by I say they. You know what I mean?
I never thought of it that way.
No, that's how I feel for real. There's like, oh man, they're so wild. They don't know how to behave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get that from that. But can we please watch my boy?
I've never seen this stupid stage before. Right? I've never seen it.
Good Lord.
But if I walk left, there's a stair. And if I walk right, there's a stair. And this guy gets up. Where am I?
God damn it.
Cooked his ass. Cooked his ass.
Damn, it's that New York comedy style. I mean, do you know if you take his speeches and you like read them, they make no sense. But they don't. You can't read them. But it's like body language and energy, and he reads the crowd.
He's a stand-up comedian.
He's a comedian, and like
he's hilarious.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Top 5 cereal. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. All right. Number 5.
What do you got?
Okay. Top 5 cereal. This is top 5 cereal of all fucking time. It's undisputed. Okay. I'm not gonna give a reason why. I'm just gonna say them, and you guys tell me your thoughts. Okay. Number 5, Cookie Crisp, fire. Okay. Number 4, Fruit Loops, fire.
Yeah.
Number 3, Fruity Pebbles. You can't, how can you? Besides them getting soggy, crunchy and fire.
And the milk afterwards.
Fire. Number 2, Apple Jacks.
What? What? Apple Jacks?
Silence.
And number 1, the greatest cereal of all time, Honeycombs.
Okay.
Interesting choices there.
I didn't do. You told me you were doing your top 5. I didn't get a top 5, but I know that Cocoa Puffs are my number 1.
Those are good.
I love Cocoa Puffs, but they're disgusting and they don't serve a purpose in society. You know?
Cookie, that's why Cookie Crisp is number 5 because it's just
cookies.
They're
just
cookies in a
cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Apple
Apple Jacks.
yeah, but you go. I want to hear yours.
Apple Jacks are fucking fire. Apple Jacks is
Apple
the one.
Jacks is so random.
Apple Jacks is that
Cinnamon.
one cereal where they're not good when you first pour them because they're too crunchy, but the second they get they're like half crunchy, half soggy.
They're really good.
They're fucking fire.
No, Apple Jacks is a terrible cereal.
Get them. This man used to eat oatmeal squares.
That's the best cereal I ever made. It's really the best cereal I ever made. That's number 1.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, you eat
Quaker oatmeal squares.
Like it's the hay.
Yeah, no, Quaker. No, they're talking about shredded nut wheat.
Oh, that's shredded nut.
No,
Excuse me.
yeah, that's
No,
fucking.
he eats the shit that geriatric fucks would eat. Oatmeal squares.
No, Quaker oatmeal squares, the best cereal ever
Bro,
made. Brown sugar, Quaker.
Does that sound appetizing to you for cereal?
It is. It's the best cereal ever made.
I've had that. That's a good cereal.
It's a very good cereal.
I've had
You're
that
damn
too.
straight. Have you had it, brother?
I've had that.
It's not New York enough.
I don't know if I've had that.
Do they sell this in Long Island?
I mean, I've seen that guy's face. Creeps you the fuck out of it. I don't fucking trust that guy.
A creative man of his stature is not eating something called oatmeal squares.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
originality in the fucking.
All right, top 5 cereals.
Or
I
just
would
any of your
say
cereals.
Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, serial numbers.
Fucking
No, I mean, if I'm
Ed
getting
Gein.
stoned, if I'm getting stoned these days, like when I was a
Yeah.
kid, it was like Frosted Flakes. When I was a kid, I love Frosted Flakes.
That's
But nowadays, if I'm high and I want cereal, I go Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs.
Reese. I like
fuck with
I
that.
like Reese's peanut butter puffs.
But yeah, I don't know cereal these days.
You fuck with Fruit Loops, huh?
I had my time in the sun. I think when we were all kids. Do people? Yeah, I don't really fuck with
Loops are
cereal
good.
these days.
Fruit Loops still hit.
Yeah.
They still hit.
Cereal marketing growing up was insane.
It
like
was.
if
It
like
was a part of a
Follow
balanced
your
breakfast.
nose.
dude, Lucky Charms is like inherently a disgusting cereal.
Yeah.
But because I love that motherfucker, I'm gonna eat it.
Same with Tricks.
Same with Trix.
Tricks were
Trix are
fire
damn.
because of the commercial.
Exactly. Trix had the best commercial because it was an actual cartoon.
So I grew up with the knockoffs in the bag.
Oh,
Where it was
yeah,
a little
yeah, yeah,
whatever,
the Food
instead
for
of
Less
like
bags.
like famous anus cookies, we got
Yeah.
like heinous anus.
Yes, yeah.
You know, it's just like always the knockoff.
Or
shit.
like,
It was like
Keith and I talked
Lucky
about
Rings.
this.
yeah, and those
Count
big bags,
Chocos.
those
Yeah.
like at the bottom or whatever.
yeah. Chocolate puffs.
Chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was such a
with the
spoiled.
shitty cartoon.
I was such a spoiled kid that my mom would bring home fucking Choco O's or whatever the fuck, and me and my brother would be like, "What is that? That's not Cocoa Puffs. What is this?" They're like, she's like, "It's the same thing." Just nope. That bag would just sit in there for ages until she went grocery shopping again and got the real shit. We wouldn't eat. We're not eating this knockoff shit.
We're all doomed for the same future.
Yeah.
We're gonna be. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. No, it ain't.
Same thing.
You got McDonald's at home.
My mom's McDonald's at home was toasting 2 pieces of bread, taking a hunk of hamburger meat, flipping it, putting cheese and putting it on 2 slices of white bread and said, "This is McDonald's at home." It made me want to like fucking
That sounds good. That
It's
wasn't
not.
good. It's
No.
not. It sounds good.
Not when she compares it to McDonald's.
Oh no, you can't compare it to McDonald's.
Flip it in her fucking face.
Damn.
Damn, that's weird.
Hey, was your mom the person who commented for that picture?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
her.
cool,
That was-
cool. I
that was
DM'd
her.
it to her. Cool.
That was her.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Greg, thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, guys!
Yeah, that was great
I
energy.
enjoyed your minds. I enjoyed your perspectives, and I thank you guys so much for letting me share myself.
No, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah, love
great
having you.
energy. You brought a lot of unique energy, and you'll definitely be back on.
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll have you back.
1000%.
100%.
That's not even a question. I like
Yeah.
a lot of old man cereal, man. Okay,
Oh, I could tell.
I like a lot of old man stuff.
Do you like Jewish food, like old school Jewish restaurant food, like Elijah's? So Elijah's, I love there. I go in there, it's all 90-year-olds and me.
People think I'm Jewish. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Well, they just, it's that
Cantor's in LA.
sauerkraut. Yeah, it's my favorite spot.
Yeah.
but I'm just curious because it's old people food.
Yeah, Jewish deli is fun.
I got Jewish money though.
Oh.
See you guys next week.
roll on the fucking
It's over.
balls, baby. I'm my gold balls.
It's over. It's over.